NFT projects are continuing to boom at the moment, and I'm going to show you the project that I'm most excited about and telling you why you should potentially get involved as well. Welcome in everyone, my name is Andy and I appreciate you taking some time to come and watch this video on the channel. Just as a quick side note, this is not financial advice, this is just my own personal experience and what I'm enjoying so far. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Sevens, and if you haven't heard of it so far, it's a new NFT project that's dropping on the 7th of September with 7,000 unique aesthetic collectibles with references from pop culture, anime, games, memes, movies and more. Honestly, you have no idea how excited I am about this drop, and you'll hear why throughout this, but holy crap, this is looking to be great. You can see on the screen right now some of these designs, and you can already see some of the inspiration that they're taking from these, but it already looks so incredible. There's just so much potential with this stuff. I actually found this drop participating in the Oni drop. If some of you know, that is a sort of similar project in terms of aesthetics, but they are different in a lot of areas, and I found that this community was very similar. When I first joined Oni, everyone was so supportive, everyone was looking to bring each other up, and everyone was looking to make friends with one another. And when I joined this Discord, that was exactly how I felt. So this is what leads us on to the first main point, and that's the community. I joined the Discord maybe about 2 weeks or so ago, and I just wanted to get to know some people. I talked in the general chat, I talked in slow chat, but I actually found that so many others that you can speak in. Now for me personally, when I created my Discord back when I was streaming on Twitch, I always loved to make sure people could talk about their own mental health, talk about how they're feeling, talk about their goals, their achievements, things they love to talk about, because everyone has different interests. And this is exactly what they've done. I have some channels that were meshed together, but ended up splitting them up to make them more focused and more niche for the people who genuinely like these things. For me personally, I've been really loving the mental well-being, fitness, health, and the sports areas, as I'm just a big fan of talking about habits, living a better life, and pushing other people to do the same. So I've been giving people my own recommendations with books that I've been doing, how they can better themselves with their fitness journey, how they can build better habits, and more. So it's really been good to meet people who are wanting to learn, wanting to make friends, and I've already met some incredible people on these channels already. The another amazing thing on the Discord alone is that the mods in the higher tier roles are extremely active. They answer their DMs, they look at all the questions that are going on, and with how many people are on this Discord, the amount of questions they must get to be able to keep up with them is insane. So massive props to all of you who are running the Discord. It's an obstacle in itself. For those who enjoy the numbers game as well, the Discord has recently passed 30,000 members in the Discord, and this is around 7 days before the drop has actually launched. Now I've seen some of this hype happen in certain projects, but not quite on this scale and not with this amount of people who are consistently active day in and day out. The other really interesting thing of what they've done is how you get onto the pre-sale whitelist. Now most projects do with the first people who are in the Discord, or they do certain giveaways. The Sevens actually do, but they have a little bit of a twist where they add people based on their activity on the Discord as well as their positive vibe that they spread throughout. Now of course some people are going to be thinking, what if you just spam and you see that they've typed so many messages? But from what I've found, they actually choose the people who are active and giving quality rather than just quantity on the Discord. Something that you don't see too often. Moving on to the second reason why I'm so excited about this project, and that is because the story behind it. If we go into the story here, we can understand a little bit more about what this actually is. A dystopian future in 2077, after a huge global collapse over counterculture is finding a salvation in the digital universe. The metaverse powered by the Ethereum blockchain, there's unlimited time for movies, games, comic books, and music. While out there, the world is burning. For generations, we've been living vicariously via our virtual self, escaping from the physical, chaotic world reigned by corrupt governments. Hidden in the metaverse lie immense treasures. Sacrifices have to be made to find these treasures, and many generations have already failed and were burned alive. We are the 7th generation, known as the Sevens, and we're more powerful than ever. Will we finally be able to find the greatest treasure and gain back control over the physical world? Throughout history, 7 has been considered the lucky number in many cultures. Can we, the Sevens, keep the prophecy and ourselves alive? Now, holy crap, are you not just invested already into that story? That is something that has so much potential, because you can come up with comic books, video games, new series just with that alone. That is something that has so much culture within it that you can come up with these incredible stories. And on the Discord, they actually have a roleplay server where people have sort of come up with their own origin stories for the characters that they're going to make. Every character can therefore have a backstory attached to them. And using this, you sort of have a Ready Player One feel where everyone has their different unique personality outside of their own person in this sort of virtual world where they can be whoever they want to be and they can have their own story with whatever they like. And having this thing with like the Sevens and this being the 7th generation trying to overthrow the government again to take back their own lives, it's just so exciting to be a part of. The next thing we're going to talk about is the roadmap, because this is important when it comes to anything. You can have a great design and all that sort of stuff, but if you're not future planning for things that are going to happen, then you might fall behind when things get too much. As I've said, they've already got 30,000 Discord members, and I believe they've just passed 20,000 on Twitter as well. So it's a lot of people running on the line and thinking that this is going to move forward in the future and give them either profits and experience that they're looking for in the NFT space. So let's try and figure out what they're going with their roadmap and if it actually falls into the place of something that could see future results. As you've probably guessed, and why I'm actually doing this video is one reason of this. Obviously with their first hints and all that sort of stuff, it's talked about the treasury and everything that's going on with that and the treasure hunt unfolding, which I believe has already happened. I'm not sure, I've not looked too heavily into this, but the development roadmap is what I am more interested in when it comes to this. So in Q4, the 7's Rarity data will be added to Rarity.tools as well as Rarity Sniper, which is always great to see your own NFT and what that actually holds up compared to the others. Launch of the 7's online shop for clothes, masks and accessories, again branching out, which is a fantastic way to gain some income for themselves, to spend on marketing, to spend on other projects that they're doing, and help the people who are genuinely a part of the community feel like they're a part of the community. They could even have their own 7's on merch and all that sort of stuff. I just think that's mental. And with the treasure hunt now concluded, work on season 2 will start. And this again stood out to me. They already have plans for season 2 launch in Q1 of 2021. Season 1 holders will have priority minting amount TBC as well as active community members. Now again, they're always looking to reward those who are active in the community, who are spreading a positive vibe, and who are really seeing what this project could truly be. Like many fashion brands in the world, we'll be looking to reach out to potential collaboration partners, showing that they're future thinking. They're not just thinking about, we'll mint these, we'll take the money and we'll run. They're going to mint these and they're going to think about how we can use this money that we have made and how we can use this community that we have to continuously push forward. And again, in Q2, development and release of the 7's DAO with 7 token airdrop to all holders, launch of season 3, and the 7's collection will now be deflationary through a unique mutation mechanism. If you're part of some other NFT projects, you'll know they go for the deflationary route, be able to create more scarcity in their own product, which I think is fantastic and a great route to go, as it keeps the sort of community alive. It keeps the uniqueness alive of it as new things are being mutated and new things are coming to the market whilst older ones are disappearing. And it's just an amazing experience that I'm really excited to find out more about and what they've got planned for that. And the final thing I'm going to talk about is the team. Now, often I would do deep dives on the team and everything that would happen with them when it comes to this. I've not been able to find incredible amounts on everyone who's a part of it, but I have been keeping up with most of the community managers and the artists behind it, and it seems that they're very involved in the community as a whole. You know, they're not just people who sit in the background and they let everything go. They are involved and they want to be a part of this. The artist who's drawn it himself has done their own version of the Only Wins as a sort of fan art. So it shows that they have been a part of this community for a while and they're really looking forward to showing off all their own designs as well. I will leave links to some of their Twitters and you can see for yourself to do your own research for them. I cannot see anything that's standing out as a red flag when it comes to any of the people a part of this. Look to be a part of this community, this family, and want to see it thrive to the best that they possibly can be. There were some messages shared a while back from when the whole Discord had just started about where they wanted to be before they minted, and it's amazing to see just how far they have come with this. This insight to the project can give you a little bit more understanding as to why I'm so excited for the 7's drop, and hopefully I managed to pick one up to be able to hold for the long run. Some cool stuff with it in the future. I can't stop smiling as I'm speaking about it. This is sort of a video you quite like to see, and you'd like to see more about the projects that I'm being invested in, then be sure to let me know down in the comments, as I'd love to help create more of this type of content if it helps you learn more. I know the video on the screen right now is something you'll love to watch, and I want to thank everyone who continues to support me and this journey on the channel. Have a fantastic day.